What's happening, fellas? This is Ken Sr. It's twilight at the compound. We're about to crank up a huge bonfire here, and I wanted to fill you guys in on what's happening in the next month. We got some killer events coming on that, well, we have 125,000 subscribers. I'm inviting all you guys to these events. Hopefully you show up. Hopefully some of you will show. I know a bunch of you will show up. Probably not all of you, but if you do, we'll set some record attendance at these events, that's for sure. And a lot of cool stuff that we have planned at the shop that I want to fill you guys in on. Not the least of which, tomorrow we're doing a work day here, and I have not done any maintenance on our 3/4 mile natural terrain motocross track out in the 7-acre wooded plateau on the other side of the pond. But we got a crew coming up tomorrow, 6 guys, and we are, plus Christy and I, and I got the Bobcat, I got the Gator, I got the zero-turn mower, all the saws and everything. We're gonna get the track. We've got about 40 loads of dirt on there, and we're gonna get the motocross track dialed back in. So that's really exciting to me. And we'll be filming here tomorrow, probably the nicest AF we've ever, well, not probably, definitely. It's a brand new 25th anniversary built500.com billet block CR500 with the MX Works suspension package on it that we're going to be riding here tomorrow. And the raffle bike will be here tomorrow. So we're going to be riding here on the field, on the track out back. I got a national rider, Mario Testa, is coming here tomorrow. He's going to be ripping at our track, which will be cool. Should be a great day. So I'm happy to report my shoulder is feeling better. I am going to the gym pretty much every day and working out all the body parts that aren't broken so I don't go too far backwards. And I am doing the therapy they taught me. Last time I broke my shoulders, I broke both of my shoulders before, not my first rodeo. But I actually was able to reach out and shake someone's hand for the first time today, which was nice.
Oh, my outside attire?
So we got the fire cranking here. Tonight is a strawberry moon. It's a full moon. Should be coming up over the horizon there shortly. The June 24th and 25th is a full moon. Heard the coyotes out. We have a pack of coyotes that live out there, and they were howling. They'll probably be back shortly at some point. So as far as the projects we got cooking, we've got 96 bikes in our inventory that we're going to be refurbishing, restoring, or building. And tomorrow we'll have the 17 with the brand new billet block built 500 motor here and the raffle bike. I just recently ordered a 2021 and a 2022 built 500 AJ Wagoner service Honda 500 that are on the top of AJ's list of bikes to get done. So that's going to be exciting. We got a 21 and a 22 coming. And today, before I left work, I called my friend at Nalt Honda and ordered a 2022 CRF 450R, which will be coming in July 15th, and also a brand new 2022 CRF 450 Works Edition. So we'll have in the crate, we'll be unboxing these brand new Honda 450s and doing dyno reports on them. Put a little bit of time on them. Then we're going to pull the motors, the 4-stroke motors, and sell them. And so if you need a 450 motor, give me a call. I'm going to have 2 of them, and we're going to build some world-class aluminum frame 500s with aluminum block motors from AJ, so I'm pretty excited about that. That's going to be probably the coolest project I work on this year. We have 5 AFs in stock right now. I've got an 01, 02, and 03 that Christy said she just finished the graphics on today.
02, yeah.
02, yeah. So I got those 3, 01, 02, 03, with restyle kits, which will make them look like 21s, 22s. And I've got an 05, I think an 08, and of course the 17 that'll be here tomorrow. So that's going to be pretty exciting. So as far as the events that are going on that I want you guys to go to, if you can, the Southwick National. This will be they've been running it since 75, I think. I've never missed a year. Kenny's been there every year since he was 7 days old, and he went to his first national at Southwick. If you can make it to the national, it's July 10th at the Southwick Motocross 338. Go on their website and check it out. Lots of good places to get a hotel or camp out. If you're in town, there's room for some campers at the museum. We're only 24 miles from the national track, so if you can make it to the national, please do. Right after that, a couple weeks later, July 23rd, 24th, and 25th at the Mid-Ohio AMA Vintage Days. That's an event that you have to go to. Christy, tell them a little bit about Mid-Ohio.
I love Mid-Ohio. That is my favorite event. Besides Daytona, Mid-Ohio is my second favorite event.
What do you like about it?
I just love it's like Daytona except it's all dirt bikes
It is.
and mini bikes and everything you can think of in between.
Mid Ohio is like a dirt bike festival, and
Yeah, it's the coolest thing. It's like a village of bikes.
everything from little 4-year-olds riding around PW50s to great-great-grandfathers in their 90s riding around dirt bikes from the 60s and 70s. And there's a lot of competition going on. It is a AMA superbike track there, so they'll have vintage superbikes from 7 a.m. in the morning pretty much all day. They do a what do they call that thing where they let us ride around the track? It's a lap of
oh God.
I don't know what they call it, but they let us ride around
Yeah,
the
they
track
let
3 laps
everyone
around.
ride around.
And we're doing like 85 miles an hour on a, I don't know what we were on, like on a GS 1000 last time.
Yeah, I think so.
So that was
I don't know
fun.
what we were on.
If you get to go to Vintage Days, it's the largest swap meet I've ever been to. I believe it's the largest one in the world, largest vintage bike swap meet. It's literally probably 50 acres packed full of vendors. They'll have the street bike racing, they'll have woods racing, they have trials events, they have a motocross track, they have dirt drag racing. There's a half-mile national flat track about 10 miles away from that track that they ride to Saturday night. You can't hit all events all day long, every day. It's a total cornucopia of events. Pick the one you want to go to. It's just an absolute hoot. Probably my favorite event of the year, AMA Vintage Days. Since the first time I went 4 years ago, I've been every year. It's just fantastic. After that, we are doing the third annual Mini Bike Mania at the museum. That's July 31st. If you have a camper, there's room for campers at the museum in the parking lot across the street. Carl is running the event, and our roaming diplomat, Carl Mizuraka, and his wife, Kim, they are running the event. Carl put up out of his own pocket $500 for first place for the mini bike race. I think it's $500. Don't quote me on it. And then there's a money prize for first place in the mini bike hill climb, and the mini bike drag race, then the mini bike show and shine. That's on the 31st. And of course, it's a little bipolar, but we're going from the smallest bikes made to the largest two-stroke dirt bike ever made, the 500 shootout the day after that. So we rented the same track that they're doing the National on the 10th. We rented July 31st, the Southwick National track for the whole day. So it's not just the 500 shootout this year. We're calling it a two-stroke festival. So there'll be 125 and 250 support classes, if you will, where you'll get a half an hour of track time to go out and ride with your friends and family at the national track. They'll be posted just like a J-Day event. 9 to 9:30 will be 125s, 9:30 to 10 will be 250s, 10 to 10:30 will be 500s, and so on like that all day. So that'll be a lot of fun. Again, that's July 31st at the New England Motorcycle Museum and August 1st at the Southwick National track. I rented the track for the day. Rick Johnson, the owner and proprietor of the track, gave us a sweet deal on the track for the day, a lot less than he normally would charge because he's helping out the museum, so that's pretty cool. And speaking of helping out the museum, I wanted to give you guys an update. The roof fund is now up to $58,000 and change, thanks to all you guys who've donated either bikes to be sold or like Todd Nilsson did and some other guys, or donated money. I think 600, I don't have the exact number in front of me, 650 some odd people have donated, $5, $10, $20, $100, whatever it was. One of my friends donated $7,500. Mark Summers from Mastercam. So just been an outpouring of support and love for the museum and everything we're doing. So that's makes me believe I'm going in the right direction when everybody else believes in my dream and vision and is stepping up to help. So the good news, we raised $58,000. The bad news is the least expensive quote to do the 3 roof surfaces was about $120,000. I don't want to say too much because we're still receiving quotes on that. Probably said too much, but in any event, we are working on getting some more bids on the roofs and getting the remaining funds to finish the repair, to do the roofs. Speaking of getting funds, the 2021 raffle bike, the 1997 CR500, the raffle tickets are at kaplancycles.com/raffle. If you decide you want to participate and support the museum, buy some tickets. The more tickets you buy, the better chance you have to win. And it's a kick-ass, world-class bike. So tomorrow's a track work day. I'm pretty excited to finally We've done zero with the track for like 8 years out back, and we're finally going to be out back in that dark wooded area there where the track is. And Kyle's bringing his bike. Mario Testa, local, one of our Atex, who is a local pro rider and AMA national rider, will be here with his bike. So maybe we'll do a little demo ride of the track. Maybe get someone to put a helmet cam on so you can ride along with us. Christy,
so happy.
Why are you excited, Christy?
The Gator is back. That is my
Gator.
yard maintenance vehicle.
She calls it the Gator. It's actually
Gator.
but it's kind of like a gator.
I
There it
can
is.
get back to doing my garden stuff.
Sorry for the horrible camera work. Holy moly! So we're waiting for the moon to come up over the horizon. There it should be.
I know. I'm waiting for it. And it's like, where is it?
The thought for today is there's no traffic on the extra mile, and I found that to be the case. Working late at the shop, pretty much everybody's gone at 6, and I never leave before 7:30, 8, sometimes 9, sometimes later. But there's not much traffic on the extra mile. But when you put in the extra effort, whether it's at the gym or on the motocross track or on your projects, you can create something amazing, because there's 24 hours of the day and you really only need to sleep 6 hours. That leaves, 18 hours? If you're working 8, that leaves 10 hours, and you can get a lot done in that additional 8 hours or 10 hours. And that's what Christy and I do. We're constantly cranking. She's always working on graphics or something to better our lives, and I'm always working on the YouTube channel or doing research to buy products for the projects we're working on, or whatever it is. Always focusing on a positive direction to create something amazing like this surroundings that I'm sitting in here. We turned the lights on the track so you guys could see what it's like at night. It's definitely Field of Dreams. It's all green now. It used to be all brown when the kids rode here every single day, but like I said, they're all grown up, and they're not gone, but they're not here. So they're finding their way in life, Who knows, maybe there'll be another generation that shows up here to ride eventually. We do have one child coming home, Amber.
Yes, with her boyfriend.
with the-
Amber's coming home from Alabama to visit for a month.
She's the oldest of the group. She just got her. She's a licensed attorney,
Yes.
and she got her license in Alabama and Mass, I think, or
Yeah, she's applied to Alabama. She passed both bar exams. Very proud of her.
it's quite an accomplishment. She'll be coming back and spending some time with us here this summer. And I know when she was here, she was in the pond every single day, so
Yeah,
swimming.
she can't wait to use the pond. She's excited. She saw all the work being done last year, so now she'll see what it looks like done.
So to wrap it up, if you're still with us, I wanted to read the next section of Proverbs in the Bible. It's Proverbs 2, and the title is Moral Benefits of Wisdom. My son, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you, turning your ear to wisdom and applying your heart to understanding, and if you call out for insight and cry aloud for understanding, and if you look for it as for silver and search for it as for hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom, and from his mouth come knowledge and understanding. He holds victory in store for the upright. He is a shield to those who walk in blameless. For he guards the course of the just and protects the way of his faithful ones. Then you will understand what is right and just and fair, every good path. For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will be pleasant to your soul. Discretion will protect you, and understanding will guard you. Wisdom will save you from the ways of wicked men, from men whose words are perverse, who leave the straight paths to walk in dark ways, who delight in doing wrong, and rejoice in the perverseness of evil, whose paths are crooked, and who are devious in their ways. It will save you also from the adulteress, from the wayward wife with her seductive words, who has left the partner of her youth and ignored the covenant she made before God. For her house leads down to death, and her paths to the spirit of the dead. None who go to her return or attain the paths of life. Thus you will walk in the ways of good men and keep up the paths of the righteous. For the upright will live in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. For the upright will live in the land. We're living in the land here for sure. We're blessed to have this property, and I don't take it for granted. And the blameless will remain in it. For the wicked will be cut off from the land, and the unfaithful will be torn from it. Further benefits of wisdom. My son, do not forget my teachings, but keep my commands in your heart, for they will prolong your life many years and bring you prosperity. It's so true. Wisdom, not to drink too much or drug, or some people drink recreationally, but I've seen so many people drink and drug themselves to death. It's just crazy. Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and men. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. That's one of my favorite scriptures right there. I got to say it again. Trust in the Lord with your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. That's just awesome. That's something I should, if I was going to get a tattoo, I'd tattoo that. That's cool. Or something I'd put in a poster or inscribe it on the wall of our house or something. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. I use a little health and nourishment to my bones right about now. Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruits of all your crops, and your barns will be filled to overflowing, and your vats will brim over with new wine. My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline, and do not resent his rebuke, because the Lord disciplines those he loves. As a father, the son he delights in. Blessed is the man who finds wisdom, the man who gains understanding, for she is more profitable than silver and yields better returns than gold. She is more precious than rubies. Nothing you desire can compare with her. Long life is in her right hand, and her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are pleasant ways, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who embrace her. Those who lay hold of her will be blessed. By wisdom the Lord laid the earth's foundations. By understanding he set the heavens in place. By his knowledge the deeps were divided, and the clouds let drop the dew. My son, preserve sound judgment and discernment. Do not let them out of your sight. They will be life for you, an ornament to grace your neck. Then you will go on your way in safety, and your foot will not stumble. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Have no fear of sudden disaster or of the ruin that overtakes the wicked. For the Lord will be your confidence and will keep your foot from being snared. Do not withhold good from those that deserve it. When it is in your power to act, do not say to your neighbor, come back later, I'll give it tomorrow, when you have it with you. Do not plot harm against your neighbor who lives trustfully near you. Do not accuse a man for no reason when he has done you no harm. Do not envy a violent man or choose any of his ways. For the Lord detests a perverse man, but takes the upright into his confidence. The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the home of the righteous. He mocks proud mockers, but gives grace to the humble. The wise inherit honor, but fools he holds up to shame. We're up to Proverbs 4, which I'll read some other day. Wisdom is supreme. That's Proverbs 4, one of my favorite sections of the Bible. So we cover ourselves and our property in the blood of Jesus. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. If you're still with us, thanks for listening. You know, I did something similar to this yesterday, or pretty much the same thing, and there was like 100 comments where people poured out their experiences and wisdom, and only one negative comment. One guy was really angry that I talked about God and how it wasn't fair to talk about God, and that's okay. Takes all kinds, I guess, but these are my beliefs, and success leaves clues, and I know a lot of really successful people who pattern their life and along spiritual principles and have high moral standards, and that's how I choose to conduct myself, and we'll leave the results in God's hands. Doesn't it look awesome at night? Freaking awesome. Kids had a maid here. That's for sure. A lot of good memories. Thanks for watching, and God bless each and every one of you. If no one's told you today, I love you all, and God bless America.